Hello and welcome to your in-depth weekly horoscope for week commencing the 28th of June. This is for the Sun or the Ascendant. If you've yet to subscribe to my channel, I'd be delighted if you did so now. Please click or tap on the bell notification symbol. This means every time I drop a video, and I'm doing so more frequently now, you'll just get a polite update from YouTube. Also, if you'd like to sign up for your free daily horoscope, please see the link below. You'll get that delivered to your device each morning, absolutely no charge. Or if you'd like to take advantage of my special offer combination of forecast and character analysis, 30% off, please see the link beneath this video. You can do so and it's totally based on your unique birth data and will give you searing insights into the times to come. Hello Virgo and welcome to your in-depth forecast for week commencing the 28th of June. Venus and Mars are gathered in your 12th house now. The 12th house is very much about where we pause, where we reflect. It's very mystical, it can be spiritual, but it can also be about withdrawal. And if there is a relationship in your situation, it doesn't matter who it's with a friend, family member, a colleague, or perhaps someone you're romantically involved with, where you're not feeling that the mood music is quite as good as you would like. I do feel that Mars getting involved in the dust-up that's been going on between Saturn and Uranus since the second week of January could really put your nerves on edge a little bit. It's almost like some very sensitive issues which you've been dealing with really well can suddenly take on a life force of their own. It can get much harder to keep something that you've been putting up with that's not fair, even if it's a very distant or past or historical hurt or an event that happened that isn't linked to a current relationship. It could start to become much more active in its influence in the here and now. Now there is a quarter moon this week, and for you this occurs in your 8th house. The Sun's in your 11th house of friendship and your future prospects. If there is a friendship group in your situation where trust, backbiting, a lack of honesty is a little bit of an issue, I do feel that this week can bring it to the fore. But the great news is that on Friday and Sunday, the angle between the Sun and Uranus also gives you some real options to change things. Because Uranus is shaking up your life, it's giving you an appetite for new horizons, to move into situations or places or people that excite you, that stimulate the higher part of your being. So that may mean reaching out to those who share your philosophies. It may mean where possible you travel, you take more interest in history, philosophy, or even higher education. So your future can head in a fresh direction from this week in a way which can really excite you. But there may be a sense that you're leaving behind something that isn't working quite so well for you. And it is true that your ruler Mercury does go back into conflict with Neptune over the last couple of days this week. If this seems to ring a bell, it's simply because Mercury went through the retrograde from the end of May through June, also the shadow periods, and because of that it's repeating this right angle to Neptune. So Neptune's in a very sensitive part of your situation, along with Jupiter, your 7th house, all about relating. And of course Jupiter is now in retrograde. But the angle with Mercury, I think, is very much to do with a professional relationship. If there's a lack of clarity with a line manager, somebody who works for you, you don't really feel that your future is giving you the nurturing in a current professional situation, I think you may need to think through again something that's been on your mind for a little while. And I wouldn't say you're necessarily going to get to an absolute position of clarity at the end of this week, but I think that angle between the Sun and Uranus is really saying to you that new horizons could be very exciting for you.